Actually, I haven't been to Wednesday night in maybe 3 months, and I came last week. And when they handed me the packet of the picture of the little boy, I don't know, like if they were all different. But I read his thing, and I swear I thought about the little boy every day, and I put it in my agenda, and then I went to school, and like my friends were sitting there like, why do you have a picture of a little boy in your agenda? And I was like, it's my friend, and I told them that like his brother was like suffering from malaria from like the mosquitoes, and you know, and even putting the Band-Aid on my arm. My dad got in an accident. My dad broke his back and his hip, so my dad has a fake hip, and like he's had many complications, and like I put his name down on there, and then I went to school the next day, and like it was still there, and I didn't take it off. So I was walking around, and I would look, and I would think about my dad, but then I started analyzing every kid who walked through the hall, and I analyzed, and I was talking to people, and I think of people, and I know certain people's stories, but I analyzed everything, and it just made me realize how thankful I should be that I live in the U.S., that I'm able to go home and watch TV if I'm bored. Like, do you think, like, what do those kids do when they want to have fun? They go outside, they don't even have, some don't have shoes, they can't play soccer, they can't play basketball, you know, but it really made me think, it really made me analyze everything, and, like, you really shouldn't be taking for granted the life you live right now. I mean, even, like, there's kids in Detroit who didn't even get Christmas presents. Like, think, going through a Christmas without a Christmas present, that would make you feel like crap. Okay? I just, like, want everyone to think what those kids to be like also. Like, we're very privileged. And I think we should really continue to pray for those kids. Because some of them don't even have parents. A lot of them suffer with their friends have AIDS. I mean, we don't deal with that here. So I think we really should analyze our lives and what we take for granted. But that's all I have.
Okay, I was reading in Proverbs, and there are so many verses about the poor. So obviously it's like something that's really near and dear to God's heart, and I just wanted to read this verse to you guys. It's Proverbs 21:13. If you stop your ears to the cries of the poor, your cries will go unheard, unanswered. So for God to say something like that, it just shows how important these people are to him and just how much they're on his heart. And I mean, this series has just made me so much more aware, and even like how I spend my money, you know, it's something that's of value, and God has blessed us with so much, and we just need to be careful about how we use it. And also, like, just I think it's so awesome that our youth group, like, I just feel so blessed to be in a youth group where, and our youth pastor has, like, God's laid this on his heart and make us more aware, because so many people go through life thinking that it's just all about them or all about, like, our country, but the world is a big place, and I just think that it's so amazing that our faith is being spread across the world, you know, with these 3 kids that we're sponsoring, and like without us even realizing it, we're making a difference, and even in our community doing things to help people here who are in need, and that's just so huge, and it means so much more to them than we could even fathom. So that's it.
You know, I just came up here not really knowing what I'm going to to say, but I know when God tells you to move, you gotta go. But basically, this experience is really good for me. I've always just had a heart for like kids, and I know that God wants me to work in their lives and different things when I get older, and just what I'm doing now. But just to really open my eyes, and when I took the food home and everything, like my mom was like looking at me like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you doing this?" And my family just was really kind of not really confused, but they're just like, this is so awesome that you're kind of doing this type thing. And I think that throughout this whole Hope Lives series, it's kind of widened my faith. I already knew about faith and what it's all about, but it's really opened my eyes to what faith really means, and just how much we put our trust in different things. Like, we don't know about tomorrow, we don't know what God's gonna bring to us, but it's it's widened my faith, and I think that God's gonna do some great things in my life with that, and I'm just really excited, especially I don't know, he's just been working so awesomely in this youth group, and I'm just so happy to see all these faces right now tonight. And I want to encourage you guys to continue to keep this faith, and what we talked about throughout this whole Hope Live series. I'm going to just stop here for this month, but just keep that going. And God wants us to be faithful. He wants us to have trust in Him, and not just to believe in His will, not anything else. So just continue to keep God in your minds as far as just your faith, and just help Him, just ask Him to just widen that in your hearts, because you would just learn so much from Him, and you would just gain a close relationship with Him through that. So.
So you guys all saw the video, but I'm gonna say that was taped much too soon, because I had a lot more time to think. And I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer blame God for world hunger. It is our fault. We're not doing anything to change it. And if we're just gonna sit here on our couches and eat potato chips, and then what are we doing? What is there? I don't really know. And I'm just gonna get off that one now, because I don't even know. So I never really had a thing that I was really passionate about, I don't know. But this is a thing that I'm really into now. I don't know why. It's just something that God's laid on my heart, and I'm gonna start doing something about it. I don't know what yet, but something.
I'm gonna take one or two more, depending on how long you talk.
I did the no eating challenge, and it was really eye-opening for me, because I felt so grateful to have all the food that I have. And when I took the bag home, the next day I didn't eat anything, and my friends were like, "You are so stupid for not doing this. You're so crazy." And I said, well, at least I'm doing something for myself and making myself realize that I am so grateful to have everything that I have. And to me, I didn't think that stuff was really all that bad. I didn't really want to taste the vegetables or anything, because I thought it would taste bad, but that's just my opinion. But just the ugali was really good for me. Tasted good to me after not eating anything all day. So just try it. At least try not to eat anything for a day, and you realize how grateful you are to have the food that you have. And just think about the kids that don't even get to eat anything. And just, like I said, just be really grateful and think of those kids who don't have anything.